Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to another edition of Organizing Sunday, where we learn how to organize some of our stamping products. And today we're going to learn about how to organize handing out cards, I guess is the best way to say that. So we'll get started. I'll let you know what's going on today. So we've done some organizing of stamp sets and the dies, things like that. Today I'm going to show you how I organize how I give out my cards every month so that I don't forget people's birthdays and things like that. So I'll just show you what I need for my supplies, and I do this every quarter. So I used to try to do it monthly, but I found myself getting a little behind and sometimes not getting cards out in the mail quickly. So now I do it quarterly, and I do it 1 month ahead. So how I do that is I have lots of friends and family with birthdays and anniversaries and things like that. And so every quarter I do all of my cards at once, rather than look at the calendar at the beginning of the week and go, oh no, it's so-and-so's birthday, and then I have difficulty getting it out in time. Sorry about that, just dropped something. Anyhow, so how I do that is I always have a stack of cue cards here, and I always have pen ready, sticky notes. These are sticky notes that I have made that I put inside my cards so that it's more of a gift. I give them the card and then they are able to use that card to give to somebody else. So let's say I have this card. So this is a birthday card that I made with the Dragonfly Garden bundle. And I have a class coming up in March with that. And so this is going to be similar, one of the cards in that group. And so let's say I was giving this to my friend Sarah for her birthday. Rather than write inside of the card, I write my message on this sticky note that says, I made you this card, I didn't write in it, so you can keep it or give it away. So it was just written in small at the bottom. And then I just write my message on here and I put it inside my card. And then I put that into an envelope. Now, the other thing that I like to do is I either send it in a larger envelope so that the envelope I send that's usually decorated doesn't get ruined by me writing on it. Or I use one of these sticky notes and write someone's address right on here. And then I put it on the, where do I have an envelope here? Here we go. So if this card went in here, I want the person to be able to have an envelope to give their card away again. So I'll put the address on here, stick it on the front of this envelope, and then I will put it inside of one of these clear envelopes. There we go. And then that just gets sealed up like that. And I put my return address here and I stamp in this corner and I throw that in the mailbox. Okay, so that's how I give out cards. That way it is recycling, reusing. It allows somebody to give this card away again. That's why I put these little sticky notes. Now, if you don't have one like this, it says, I made you this card, I didn't write in it, so you can keep it or give it away. That's okay. You can do the same thing. If you have a handmade card, something that you took the time to do, put a sticky note in it, write the message on there, and then the person can choose to keep the card or to pass it along. Okay, so that's how I give out most of my cards. Now at Christmas, I wrote really long messages, like, and I didn't do that at Christmas. However, birthday cards, thank you cards, everything I give out, I try to do the sticky note because I don't want that all that work and time and effort going into the card to then have somebody throw it in the garbage or feel like they don't know what to do with it because they don't want to waste it. This way they can give it away, and it's just the gift that can keep on giving. Okay, so at the beginning of the quarter, so we have a new quarter coming up in April. So I did January, February, March, and I'll just show you without showing anybody's addresses here. I have all these cards that are ready to go. These are my March cards, March birthdays, and they are all ready to go. I did this back in December. I did my January, February, March cards in December. So in March, I will do my April, May, and June cards. And so those are my March cards, and I just leave that bin at the front door. And when I walk by it every day, I look and see, and I go, oh yeah, this one needs to go out. Okay, so I use just an index card like this. I have big ones and small ones. And what I do is I go through my calendar. Now these are fake names and birthdays because I don't think that's fair for me to show everybody, all my friends and family that I'm going to be sending gifts or cards to for April, May, and June. So these ones are made up. But what I do is I go through and I've got my 3 months written out across the top. And then I have each person's name and the date of whatever the event is. So here I have like Sam and Ava's wedding on the 26th of June. And, you know, Linda's birthday, Mother's Day. Oh, I would have Father's Day on this one too in June, right? So we don't want to forget those. Then I like to send out a couple of cards every month, just because. So they might say something like, hello, hope you're well, miss you, just a checking in card. Like say this one just says you're capable of amazing things. You know, maybe somebody needed a bit of a boost. That's a lovely card to send. And so I start with organizing all the cards I have to send out on my card. Then once I do that, I grab all of my bins of cards. I have different bins, ones for birthdays, ones for thank yous, anniversary, sympathy. Now, you know, I don't have any, plan for sympathy cards, but I do often have on there if, there was a death of somebody that was, very important to somebody, and I want to make sure that I remember that. I'll put that into my calendar too, and I'll send them a card, the year after, and then the year after that, just to let them know that I'm thinking of them on that really tough day. Okay. So then I go through all my cards. So let's say I know I needed a thank you card for somebody, then I've got a thank you card ready. And then I need a happy birthday card, ready to go for Charlotte's birthday. So then I would say, use this card, and I would write my message, happy birthday, Charlotte. Hope this year is fantastic. Love, Laura. And then I'll plop that in there and close that up, put it in the envelope, and I'll have it all labeled. Now, when I do this, I have my stamps ready. I have my return address labels ready. I have my sticky notes. And then I also have usually, I need my smaller sticky notes. Yeah, so I also have this size. And this is the one that I put on the outside of my envelope. So for example, I have a package of cards here, and I've got actually it covered up so you can't see. I have to send these 2 cards on March 19th. So that I just write on here. So that's usually about a week to 2 weeks out. If it's somebody that is, you know, a neighbor, a friend that's close by, then I'll just have a sticky note on it saying the day I need to drop that off. So the day before their birthday or the day of their birthday. So, yeah, that's how I organize all my cards. And then I have them in the bin at my front entrance, ready to go as soon as they... Hi, Leah. Thanks for joining. So yeah, this is how I organize my cards every month. And I hope that gives you some ideas. So I do it 1 month before. So I will do this in March for April, May, and June. The other thing I just wanted to remind you guys about is today's the last day to put your order in for Celebration. If you still want to get in on some of those great freebies, this is the last day to do that. If you're interested in doing my Dragonfly Garden class, the deadline for that is coming up on March 8th, and you'll need this bundle. So it's this Dragonfly set. You get the punch and the stamp set. And the date of that class is March 26th. It's a Friday, and it will be done over Zoom at 7 p.m. And so check the website and the my Facebook page for more information on that. But with a $60 order, then you are into that class, and I'll send you all the bits and pieces for you to be able to make all the cards that we're going to make that night together. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to be letting you know. So this is an example of a card I just made today with this Dragonfly set. Pretty simple, but really elegant, I think. And I really hope that you join me. So if you have any questions about organizing your any of your supplies, or like I said, this is how I do my card giving out. It takes a little bit of time, once every 3 months, and of course sometimes things pop up in the meantime, like a thank you card or a sympathy card, but at least I have everything else ready to go and I don't feel rushed. All right. Well, happy Sunday. Hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and we will see you again on Wednesday evening. Take care. Bye.